I couldn't wait till the taste was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen, ich bin der Lautschmer und ich begrüße euch wieder bei Red Dead Redemption 2. Und wir sollen Dutch folgen. Denn wir haben jetzt ein neues Lager aufgeschlagen. Hier bei Dewberry Creek. Richtig schön am See. Mal schauen, was Dutch für neue Pläne hat. Im alten Lager war es einfach nicht mehr sicher. So, schauen wir mal.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over.
Always
So.
green crushing and bubble bursting.
Steigen wir mal wieder auf unser Pferd.
Let's go fishing.
So.
Come on then.
Okay, Jose. Dann mal schauen, wo er uns hinführt.
Behind you.
Okay, go.
Komm schon.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Okay.
Go. Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can...
Well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on,
Auf
big
geht's.
guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away.
Nein.
Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive.
What's up?
Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we'll lose
guess we're not losing them.
Faster, come on! What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please! My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
So.
Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No! Did I not say that?
You've said plenty. You all are a goddamn joke.
Idiot! Now get after the others, come on!
Komm
The train
schon.
is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
Okay.
Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
So.
Now he's throwing bombs.
You cop bastard.
Aua.
Do nothing. Go to hell.
Komm schon.
Damn fool.
So.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Ja, wir sind schon dabei.
Come on, shitbag!
So.
Stay on him.
Gleich haben wir ihn.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
So, komm. So, zack.
Go, get
Den
him.
kriegen wir jetzt auch noch.
Stop.
Komm schon. Bleibst du hier,
You and me,
Drecksack.
my pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Guess it's just us then, lawman.
Oh Gott. Da hat er ein
We
Messer.
need to bother. Let me go.
Nope.
Can't do that.
Okay.
Let's make this quick. This man. Just don't kill him.
Aua.
Are you sure?
Aua. Alter, der stecht mich ab.
Try at least. Watch yourself, he's as
Drecksack.
dirty as they come.
So, komm. So. Zack.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight.
So.
Just about.
Aufheben. Gut, müssen wir trotzdem anhaben. Muss ja alles seine Richtigkeit haben. So. Aufheben. So.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Greys for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Here we
So,
are. Welcome to Rhodes.
ja, das
Up
ist
there
Rhodes.
on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Ja, kriegen wir hin. So.
Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur,
that's
Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay. So. Das hätten wir.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Nö, wir können angeln gehen.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Na, komm schon.
Yep.
Ah, da kommen ja die Pferdchen. So muss es
All
sein.
right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Gut, Jose, dann zeig uns mal den Angelspot. Ich hoffe, er lohnt
So how
sich.
far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. Easy. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Das stimmt.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
So.
Very funny.
So. Schauen wir mal. Wir sind jetzt bald da.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Okay.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yup. Oh. Yes, over there on the shore.
Oh ja. Ein Bötchen. Okay.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these.
Ich glaube auch. Ich glaube auch, dass sich keiner beschwert, wenn wir uns ein Boot nehmen. So.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Okay. So.
But what about stupid luck? Good fish.
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
So, dann gucken wir mal.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
So, Angelrute holen.
Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Also,
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are...
dann gucken wir mal, was wir so an Köder haben. Nicht berühmt, aber immerhin.
good for tiddlers like
Ah, guck mal da.
bluegill
Den
and
hier
rock
könnten
bass.
wir doch dran
You'd
machen.
have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
So.
I think that's a bite. Got him.
Na. Noch beißt noch nichts an.
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
Oh, jetzt aber.
Reel him in, Arthur.
Komm schon. Das ist aber nichts Großes. Aber auch nicht zu
Good
klein.
job, Arthur.
So.
Got one.
Not bad. I got a
Ja,
bite. Got one. Ah,
den behalten wir auf
should have
jeden
had
Fall.
that one.
So, dann gucken wir mal.
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time?
Oh Gott, das war ja richtig schlecht, aber naja.
He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Und hier
This
jetzt.
again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked
Na.
in all full of himself.
Ich glaube, jetzt
We had a
beißt
big
nichts mehr an.
feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
So.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out,
So.
So how did you enjoy those bass?
Der war gut.
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Komm schon.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time.
Komm schon.
One day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue,
Komm schon.
Wesley
Bastard.
stands up, takes off his hat,
So.
bows his head.
Den haben wir auch.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
Aha.
I would like to see that.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
Mal gucken, vielleicht kriegen wir noch einen größeren.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still
Komm
open
schon.
and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon.
So.
Pinkertons have patrols out
Den
all
wir jetzt
over
auch
tall
noch.
trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Hier gucken wir mal.
Did I ever tell you
No.
my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside
No.
Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I
So,
loved
komm.
her in my own way. And she
So.
me in hers. Somehow, even from the
Oh,
grave,
ist doch auch ein Prachtkerl.
she managed to have the last laugh.
So,
There you go. That's a nice one.
das war klasse. Ja. Können wir jetzt die Angelrute wieder einpacken? Ja,
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
genau. Machen wir erstmal Schluss.
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
gotta give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back again think we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
So, wir sind wieder da.
I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Ja,
Well, I am going to take
so, jetzt sind wir wieder da
I'll give these
angekommen.
fish to Pearson.
Genau, bringen die Fische mal zu Pearson, der freut sich. So, der neue Süden war abgeschlossen. Wir haben auch wieder neue Missionen im Lager. Das ist sehr, sehr cool. Da werden wir uns gleich mal drum kümmern. Aber das werden wir alles in der nächsten Episode machen, wenn es dann wieder heißt Red Dead Redemption 2. Wenn euch diese Episode gefallen hat, könnt ihr gerne mal ein Like da lassen. Wie gefällt euch das neue Lager? Könnt ihr gerne mal was in die Kommentare schreiben. Allgemein, wie euch das Spiel gefällt. Würde mich auf jeden Fall mal interessieren. War es auch euer Spiel 2018? Ja, lasst es mich einfach mal wissen. Und ja, dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns das nächste Mal wieder. Bis dahin, macht's gut. Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye.